Hello everybody, welcome back to the final episode of Expedition 33, Part 33. Well, it's only appropriate to end it on 33. Last time we saw Mael's fucked up ending, which really changed my opinions on Mael and Ludain CL. Holy shit, that ending was fucking dark. We gotta do Verso's ending now, and then we'll wrap it up. So let's continue, shall we? It's time to stop painting. I'm gonna go through this dialogue again, because why not?
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Maman's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're Mael. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Out there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to say goodbye until next life.
Alright. Verso's ending. Girl, I'm sorry, but...
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I will miss you guys. It's okay. It's over. Verso.
Oh. So the boy's Verso the whole time. Wait, is that Verso's soul that's stood in the painting? Epilogue. Life to Love. Oh, the Avatar is fixed.
Miroir du temps,
Oh, we're back in the real world?
nos histoires s'alignent
We are.
dans le creux de nos mains. Deux mondes se dessinent, l'un peint de rêve où le chagrin s'efface, l'autre nu et réel notre
Les
deuil
espiègles.
prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin. Toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain, au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin.
Alright, that was Verso's ending. Not as fucked up as Mael's. Oh man, but that's still not a happy ending either. Oh shit. Oh man, I don't know which ending. I definitely prefer Verso's over Mael's. Mael's was kind of fucked up and a little dark. The creepy smiles, the unnerving smiles, the painted eyes that she has, the fact that Verso, and look, he aged, so he was able to age again, so he's able to die at some point. But the fact that it looked like Mael was used the power of the paintress to control Verso to perform, because obviously he was very hesitant to perform on that piano. And then the painted eyes showed up, and then all of a sudden he started painting, or performing. So it's quite clear that she's controlling him, because he's reluctant. So it's kind of fucked up. At least with Verso's ending, everyone is able to move on and deal with their grief. The only downside is the painted world is gone, so Ciel, Lune, and everybody else has gone with it, so she had to say goodbye to all her friends. But, you know, grief is something that you need to move on from. You can't like you can't live in it. And that's I don't know, man. Both endings weren't exactly happy endings. But I definitely think I'd prefer Verso's ending over Mael's. Oh man, this game, dude, this fucking game. This game was one of the best fucking RPGs I've played in a very long time. The music was absolutely top tier. I've never heard a soundtrack like this in any game. The soundtrack this game has is like, you know, like full motion movie, you know, on the big screen type of quality. Not like for a video game. The soundtrack was fucking fantastic. I still think the best soundtrack this game has was Renoir's Second Fight. That soundtrack was amazing. All the battle music. I don't think there was a single bad track in this game, and which is saying a lot. Usually when it comes to RPGs, there's probably about maybe a small handful of tracks that I might like and might actually put on my phone, and I'll add it to my playlist. But the vast majority are kind of like generic, are kind of like generic almost, and not really memorable. This game, I don't think there's a single track that I didn't hate. The music in this game was fantastic. The combat was fantastic. The timing was fantastic. I didn't really dodge because I wanted to parry, because parrying was so satisfying. Parrying was more satisfying than dodging. It definitely gave me that Legend of Dragoon vibes, which is a huge plus from my book. The combat was fantastic. I absolutely loved the fucking combat. The story was pretty good. I really liked the story. It was pretty interesting. The enemy design, I love the enemy design because it's unique. It's not because, you know, you look at RPGs and you see like your generic wolf, bear, fox, whatever monster out there. But this game didn't have any of that. This game had very unique monster design, which I loved. Renoir, I loved him as the villain. I loved him. I kind of wish they expand more on a little bit more on Gustav before they, you know, killed him off. But it is what it is. Oh shit! All the optional stuff that opened up once you got flight, that was the first. I've never seen. I don't think I've seen an RPG with so much optional stuff, like so many places to go to. In terms of like optional exploration, usually in an RPG you have like you have a post game dungeon, and that's pretty much it. This game had a lot of different smaller areas to go to and explore. Oh man. Oh god, this is one of the best games I've played in a long time. I'm still kind of curious to know what those other portraits are in the Endless Tower is, because you can't. Cause I'm wondering if they're gonna be do DLC in the future. That'd be kind of cool. That would give those portraits some identity. In retrospect, I probably should be in the game before I did all the grinding, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Ugh. Man, this game is fucking fantastic. Definitely lived up to all the hype that I heard about. Definitely lived up to all the hype. My personal favorites about the game was the music, obviously, and then the combat, specifically when it comes to parrying. obviously once one-shot builds come in and overpowered builds come into play, it kind of dampens the fun. But at that point, you're at the end of the game anyway. But the parrying, the fighting, the music, those are the best parts of the game. And it's kind of surprising that a game like this came out with such a small studio, where you know, AAA developers kind of are cranking out reused shit over and over again. Oh, the music's gone now. Cool, wonderful. If I had one complaint, it's the lack of a mini map at all. The fact there was no mini map, I didn't really like. I didn't like. I hated it, honestly. There was no mini map on the world map, so I had trouble figuring out where the fuck shit was. But eventually got the hang of it. But I would have preferred to have a mini map to refer to. That would be my really be my only complaint I have about the game. That would be my only complaint. Man, this game, man. This fucking game. I'm not really one for the Game Awards later on in the year, but I'll be legitimately upset if this game does not win. And Game of the Year and soundtrack. I'll be very upset if this does not win. I'll be very upset. So, man, hopefully we get some DLC in the future. Yeah, I've seen people looking for a sequel. I don't know how you can make a sequel off of that. I don't really know how. I mean, I've seen people throw suggestions to make sequels based off the other expeditions. I don't really see a point in doing that, because if they make a sequel based off of a different expedition, then you know how it's gonna end up anyway. They're gonna end up losing in the end. So I don't see where they can make a sequel off of a different expedition. In my opinion, this game doesn't need a sequel. Maybe some DLC to explain those two other portraits in the Endless Tower, but other than that, this game does not need a sequel. This game was perfect, and this game was like near perfect. Yeah, this game does not need a fucking sequel. Oh man, but yeah, that is the end of the playthrough. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Totally worth the money. Oh man. So, I'm wrapping it up here. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next playthrough. Later.